Good afternoon, Doctor Who. Hope this reaches you in an okay state. My name is Shaka. I spoke with one of your receptionists last week, letting her know that I'm going to send over a video on how you can improve your internet presence. So here we go. The main three takeaways I'd like for you to retain are the things we're going to use are citations, backlinks, and content. Okay, everything I'm going to show you is going to be a way to improve your internet profile so that you can outrank your competitors in Google. Okay, so let's start with content. Content is considered on-site, on-website tactics. Okay, so this is your website, and it is a good website, right? We want the contact information up front, up top rather. We want to give the clients or your potential customers a chance to book an appointment up top. We want your address, okay? Hours of operation, that's all good stuff. Areas of improvement, we want to increase the amount of words that you have here on the home page, okay? So Google has a robot that crawls sites, okay? And it basically, collects all this data, and if you are on par with their metrics, the more on par you are with Google's metrics, the higher you're going to be ranked, okay? So one of the things Google wants, they want 1,500 to 2,000 words here on the home page, okay? About every 150 words can be what's called a keyword. Keyword are buyer intent words that your potential clients are plugging into Google. So, for instance, if they're searching for East Side Dentist, okay, that's a buyer intent keyword, okay? Depending on how difficult it is to rank that word, that may be one of the words we use as a theme throughout the home page and potentially one of the back pages. A back page is a page that's not a home page. There are other keywords that we would implement throughout the website that we can rank for, okay? Another thing that I noticed was that we can actually save the images as one of those buyer intent keywords. So here this image is saved as Doctor Who headshot 1. Okay, we would want this saved as a keyword, East Side Dentist. Okay, that is another metric that Google likes to see and improves our chances of outranking your competitors. Okay, but overall, it is a good website, but there is some things we can improve on there. Okay, so that's content, and there are other things we can do to improve it. Those are just to name a few. Okay, the next thing we can do to improve your internet presence is what's called backlinks. Okay, there's a tool that I use called Ahrefs. It's one of many search engine optimization tools. There are many out there, but throughout my experience, I feel like Ahrefs is the most reliable, and they're always coming out with new videos and new metrics, so this is my favorite. So here I plugged in your URL, Sunridge Smiles, and I've also plugged in your top competitor's URL, the Dentist El Paso. So here I've searched for El Paso Dentist. These are advertisements, okay? Companies are paying to be listed here as ads. These do help. I prefer to use these in the short run because it can get expensive. So this is what's called the organic searches. So these companies have risen to the top without paying for ads, for Google ads. Now, you are listed here, but you yourself are using ads. See here, Sunridge Smiles. I think there was three areas in total where you're listed here. They go to 3 there. So we want you listed organically. We want you listed here at the top to where you're not, bleeding money out to Google when you don't have to. And I can help you do that. One important thing to remember is that, again, everything I'm going to show you here is to get you here in this number one spot. Let me show you the benefits of being number one, okay? So this is just organic ranking. This isn't advertisements. So this is Google click-through rate per ranking. So the individuals listed in the number 1 spot, they get 28.5% of the clicks. Number 2, 15.7, number 3, 11%, so on and so forth. Unfortunately, you're not ranking at all, other than the advertisement. So just imagine how much more of a customer base you can obtain by being in the top 3 spot here, okay? One way to do that is your backlink profile. Now, you do have a good amount of backlinks. Backlinks is when another website basically shouts you out, okay? But remember, it's not all about quantity, it's about quality as well. So not all backlinks are created equal. We're looking for relevant backlinks and from websites that have a strong DR, a strong domain rating. This is basically, for example, if we look at SoFi, ANAZNIM.com, their domain rating is 3. This is considered, pretty much a weak website. It could be kind of spammy. It could not have a strong backlink profile. Maybe the websites that are giving this website a shout out are spammy or are weak, or So what we would want to do is go for websites that have a high number. So look at this here. authoritydental.org, 71. That's a strong website. Trust Atlantica, 40. That's decent, but you see the 1. No, we don't want that. 9, we don't want that. 8, we don't want that. Right. So what I would do is look at competitive dentists in your area. For example, the Dentist El Paso, and click on their backlink profile. Okay. And here I'm basically gonna copy whatever backlinks they have that are strong and relevant. Okay, if you have shout outs from URLs or websites that are not in the dentist industry, say it's a chiropractor giving you a shout out, that's considered irrelevant. That can weaken your backlink profile. So those I keep out. I'm only searching for strong websites that are relevant. Okay, so say for example, we can strengthen your backlink profile by getting stronger websites that are more relevant. We can definitely outrank the dentist. Okay, a stronger backlink profile, which will help you beat them here at the top. Okay, so that covers backlinks. The final way is going to be citations. Well, citations, when we talk about citations, we want to think about only this Google Map Pack section here, right? So we're all familiar with this. If we're hungry, we're going to type in Italian restaurant near me, okay? And then based on the strength of your Google My Business profile, depends on where you're going to be ranked. Now, you do have one, but unfortunately, I didn't find you in I think not even the top 40. I stopped after 40, but you do have one. So that's great. Excuse me. It would just require some tweaking to the profile itself, but more importantly, citations. So what are citations? Citations are your name, address, and phone number as listed here in the Google My Business, found in usually other directories. Well, what directories? So let me show you here. This is another tool I use called WhiteSpark. Here it lets you know the citations for each Google My Business profile. Okay, so right now, Sunridge Smiles has 19 total citation sources. We're all familiar with the big ones: Facebook, Bing, Yelp, MapQuest. So someone in your company has actually went and input your name, address, and phone number in these sites. Okay, these are considered directories. So your top competitor, which we saw was Soul Dental. Okay, let's see what they have. Right here they have 37. Okay, 37 citations. Now, keep in mind, again, just like backlinks, not all citations are created equal. Domain authority is is the same thing as domain rating. This shows the strength of this website where your name, address, and phone number can be listed. So again, what I would do is I simply go in here, kind of take what Soul Dental is doing, excuse me, and plug your name, address, and phone number in the stronger citation sources. Okay, so see, this is a 31. I wouldn't put your information in there. B2B Yellow Pages, I probably would. Anything maybe like 40-ish and up, 50-ish and up, I would keep. And I do have access to other citation sources with high domain authority ratings. So, it is kind of a numbers game, but we want to make sure that backlinks and citations that we obtain are of quality. Okay, so that in combination, if we do the content right, kind of tweak the website a little bit, if we strengthen your backlink profile, and lastly, if we strengthen your citation profile, this is the magic here. This is what gets you ranked above the dentist or in the top 3 here. We'll take one of these spots, and then definitely here we can definitely be number 1 here in the Google Map Pack, we call it the Google My Business Profile. So those are the 3 things that I can do to help your company. I'd be happy to talk more about it with you. If you have any more questions, just feel free to reach out to me. Okay, my contact information is in this email. Thank you. Bye.